Today for the Nifty futures, and this morning you've got the SGX lower by about 1.6%. Here come the first rates on your screen. It is a red start nonetheless, and that is exactly what the pre-open rates as well were indicating. So we are back to those 9200 levels, pretty much from where we kick-started this rally when the Prime Minister made the announcement on the big bang stimulus. 174 points lower, just about defending that 9200 mark. HDFC Bank 896 is where HDFC Bank is. It's fallen below 900, and my sense is that should have happened after a long gap. We should just check in on those rates. Infy takes a tumble of 5.25%. Infratel is down 2.5%. M&M is down 3.5%. Bajaj Auto is down 2.6%. You've got Adani Ports, Infratel, Hindalco lower. All these stocks are taking a big whack. Very quickly to the stocks that Nikunj was talking about, the banks with high exposure to the MSME segment. So let's start off with an SBI. Let's see what a Bandhan Bank, what an AU Small Finance, etc. are doing. They will just come up for you on your screens next. Now to the big movers and the clusters where the announcements were made. For discoms, I just want to check in on what PFC, REC are up to. Remember, they ran up yesterday itself ahead of the announcements that came in. But let's see whether there's a follow-through coming in or not. I mean, REC ran up 12.5% yesterday. When was the last time we saw that stock run up the way it did? PFC starts off quiet right now, and REC, the first rates haven't trickled in. BHL, that was the solid performer yesterday with a 23.6% move coming in. So I just want to revisit that particular name and whether or not there is an uptick coming in or a follow-through given the breakout that you saw on BHEL yesterday. That stock will just come up for you on your screens. A couple of important numbers today. You've got Biocon, you've got a Tata Consumer, which is slated to come out with its numbers. You've also got an Indiabulls Real Estate, Escorts, Aavas Financiers. These are some of the numbers along with Manappuram Finance that we're going to be looking out for in today's trading session. Just want to revisit what Maruti as well is up to, especially after the commentary that came by from the management yesterday within dying minutes of trade. They of course talked about the new bookings, the supply chain management, but they pointed out, that's R.C. Bhargav, a very interesting consumer trend. He said that consumers are already opting for smaller and more affordable passenger vehicles. So that cost rationalization in the affordable car segment has already begun. And that's Maruti in trade for you. 49.14 is where we're currently at. But it's a weak start. It was on expected lines. We did not really expect a big bang opening regardless. So we're down 2%, 92.33. The breath is bleak, led by Infosys, led by Idea, Siemens, HDFC Bank, Tata Motors. On the flip side though, there's REC, Godrej Consumer Product, Torrent Power, Adani Power, as well as Shriram Transport, which is actually holding out. Within the Nifty, it's a bit of a reverse trend. Nestle, after that 5% dip down yesterday, today it's bouncing a little bit. Bajaj Finance is somewhat holding out. And even ITC and Bharti, which are just about floating in the red, in the green, I beg your pardon. Nikunj?
You've got pockets of green like you mentioned, but that's about it. Those are seldom and they are far too less. Are we at the big turn? I mean, that's a question you got to ask yourself. Have global markets peaked out, and will Indian markets peak out now that we know that which way the direction of the package is, and we pretty much know, except in knowing the contours now, directionally what the thinking of the government is, where they want to stimulate, where they want to activate, barring small tax cuts here or there. You pretty much know the shape and the size of the economic stimulus. So the cat's out of the bag, let me put it this way. So it's going to be just one of those days where you've got to be realistic about what is happening in the global market.